I forgot to open TradingView. There we have it. Have a look what's going on with the chart. Boot up the soundboard really quick as well. Beautiful. Done. We'd have to cover Asia high as an absolute minimum. Then we can realistically cover this high. Go down to M2. It'd be a bit cleaner on M2. Actually, you know, this could probably go over to New York session. Alex, let me just, yeah, there. Okay. This was beautiful. Oh, literally took those highs and did a lovely drop from that level. That's magnificent. Just unfortunate it didn't happen in a time window where I could actually catch something off of the back of it, but it's what it is. That was magnificent though. Did 2.6% drop. Very nice. Very, very nice. Right. Where could this go? I just took this level out, wicked up, filled that level in there, did a massive move to the downside once again. Go to gold. Gold did the same thing as well. Beautiful, man. I love it when price works out. Like going to bed it should, sort of thing. We got gold on this chart here. Should probably mark out and silver. I mean, that's pretty much what I got on gold and silver. It'll be interesting to see where is price gonna actually move from, because you got those levels there. I'm curious to see which way it's gonna go. Look at EU and GU then. That was clean. There's an internal move, being equal highs to get taken and then probably drop further down. That makes a lot of sense. Could quite easily do that. And then I would mark the invalid zone as this high here around Asia midline, if it obviously comes to it. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But this could quite comfortably continue on its way down. a bit more difficult to read this. Feel like volume still on the low side, but it's hard to say. But it looks like it's indicating more towards shorts. EU is helping also as well by giving that sort of lower time frame narrative on EU. Got a bit more cleaner structure. But I'll mark out this zone anyway. It's very spiky internet. As long as we stay up, then we're good. What are we using? Go back to the charts then anyway. London Open hasn't done anything yet. I could say it took these highs here and then it might move down if you continue to follow the bearish move on. It could be bearish. Gold on M1, still a bit confused. I've got gold on the left chart here and then silver over here. I mean, we did take the high. It's good. But I didn't see enough volume for me to say, yeah, let's go long. I really didn't. Okay. I mean, that's obviously lovely volume coming in, but there's no volume before. USD cards on a ripper, mate. You're not giving up. I'm never gonna live it up. USD cards on a ripper. Look at that. We got gaps in the market on USD card. Flipping hell. That is, how many pips is that? Looks like 8, 9. Yeah, almost 8 in just a few minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it is, and that's a volume right there. It looked as though that's so funny. Anyway, we chopped in a range, we took the low, we started to move high with volume. The correction was on the slower side. Okay, yeah, this bit didn't have much volume. Even if I took it from here and I had to break even there, I would have tagged here anyway. Example, USD cards a 2.3, yeah. Entry. Would have had break even after this level. Would have done about 1 pip. Would have had break even. Doesn't necessarily matter. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Technically, this would be the invalid zone now. Let's see what happens now with this. Still no blatant volume. I would still put my bets on the short side. Yeah, still put on the short side. GU nothing yet. Gold still not really doing much. that's definitely telling me that price is still continuing down. Nothing yet, man. You could say price took this level out here, but we've not had any clean move from this direction yet. Could be taking highs, it could be taking lows. There's a whole lot of shit going on there. Six-hour trade. Flipping hell to the no. Oh, it's still a lot, man. Three-hour trade reasonable. I can hold a trade for about 3 hours. That's okay. I just kind of read price action and I look for like volume, structure, key areas / key levels, zones where you get like reactions that could be misleading to entice like early traders out of the market, whether it's early buyers or early sellers or something like that. Yeah, kind of like that sort of stuff. I don't know how else to explain it. Do 25. Okay, if we did 25 it'd be much more better. But then it would have been what, 15R? Yeah, about 15R. Didn't like the look of that though. Too chippy choppy willy wally. Go back to today. What strategy do you trade? And how long have you been trading? Still no clear move on EUGU as of yet. USD CAD flew up during London Open pump. Now we're just waiting to see what's happening with that. Silver. Not really doing much. It's kind of stuck in a range on the low side. And then we've got this high side also. Gold. Bias on EU. It depends what time frame you're talking about. What time frame and stuff do you trade? Because then I can trade 4 hour, I can trade 30-minute, I can trade M1. I'm an M1 trader, but I understand fundamentals and macro and stuff like that. If I was to trade that, I'd be trading it more on like a 4 hour, 1 hour time frame. But I don't really like flexing between numerous different strategies. I prefer just sticking on one, which is M1. That's why I'm asking what time frame do you trade, because then I could give you an analysis on M1 and you might be like, I don't get it because it's a low time frame. One hour, okay. Yeah. So basically it's very similar to 4 hour. If you're trading 1 hour, are you intraday or are you more like holding overnight? Because that can make a difference. Yeah, holding overnight, got you. Yeah, that's interesting. Let me think of what chart I can sacrifice to have a look at 1 hour on Euro. Man's starting to move, man. Man's starting to move. I'll sacrifice Euro. Bro, I don't want to change any of the charts in it because the move could happen. Because it's starting to get structure being formed and stuff to see if there's like look at pound now. Whoa, pound's falling. 1 second, bro. So bonds are up, Japan's down. Why am I not surprised? Euros up, pounds up, America's up. That means obviously indices are down. Oil is up 1.9%, which makes sense because there's been a re-acceleration in potential war stuff. I don't use indicators. I think if you're using indicators, you're a lagging trader because indicators are a lagging thing. I think if you read price action, if you can read where buyers step into the market, sellers step into the market, if you can read order flow, if you can read volume, you're going to be way more better as a trader rather than you relying on an indicator. Indicators are like trading. It's like riding a bike with training wheels. You're not really doing it on your own, you're relying on an indicator. Now, I view indicators as stabilizers for a bike with a crack in it. It could break anytime. It's not reliable. They're not reliable. If you go on the 4 hour daily time frame, yeah, sure, EMAs could work. I could see 200 EMA working, 50 EMA working on the 4 hour the daily time frame. But if you're trading the 4 hour daily time frame and you're using indicators, bro, what are you doing with your life, man? Like, you should learn some level of price action or some level of like candlestick anatomy. Where is volume? Why is the volume there? What's the context in that market that you're trading? And if you're trading the 4 hour and daily, I would be surprised if you don't trade with fundamental or macro in line with the way you view the market. I'm gonna do it on the thingy chart. 1 second. there. So get rid of those two. Bring that over to 45. And then you said 1 hour time frame, yeah? Have a quick glance at this. So if you just go on the daily, for example. I can kind of change this now to this 4 hour zone. Because this is the zone that broke this low ultimately. Was from the swing was from here. Did we have some form of absolutely magnificent? Perfect. I like the look of this. That looks nice to me. Looks really nice. So anyway, going back to 4 hour then on euro. I think we're kind of stuck on this price leg within the 4 hour time frame, because you can work back from the 4 hour to the 1 hour. So we're kind of in the higher end of just this price leg. So we're at more of what you'd consider a premium. We do have a supply zone sat right here as well. If you trade supply demand, right there, price tagged into that had a lovely drip. Actually no, we come into there with volume, but we trickle downwards. We've not seen volume on the exit side, meaning the seller side coming into the market. We also have, believe it or not, a key area right there. So that 4 hour supply basically landed with a key area. And how do I view key areas? Move outside, restabilizing in there before a big move occurs. Breakout there, tag, reaction, holds the low there, fakes out there, taking these highs, breaks out of here, comes straight back into this again, and now I've reacted off of that level again. The key areas are kind of like break and retest levels, I suppose, but one where they've been numerously tagged is basically what I would consider the medium of where price tends to bounce off of. So this price here is where the medium is, where price tends to kind of gravitate towards before doing a move again. That's how I would kind of view key areas and stuff. So that's the 4 hour, yeah. 1 hour is basically the same thing as the 4 hour. God damn it. So on the one, then do 1 hour, I suppose. So yeah, we're in the premium. What have we just seen on the 1 hour? We've taken these highs here out, which is the previous weekly high, because that was, yeah, that's the previous weekly high matched with Thursday's high, which is perfect. Big volume candle coming to take that out, slowly trickling downwards. Fundamentally speaking, I feel as though the euro is weakening off against the dollar. We also filled in this massive bearish candle here, which was on a Wednesday, probably some kind of NFP, FOMC, 7 o'clock, massive bearish candle, huge inefficiency in price. Price is taking out these highs, coming into that level, rebalancing price, also bouncing off of this key area, technically supply zone, technically break and retest level, whatever you want to call it. So there's a lot of things matching up there. I like the look of that, to be fair. Personally, I'd have wanted to see more stronger bearish momentum. That's not as good as what I want it to be. But yesterday it was Monday. We didn't really have any news or anything. We got CPI this week on Wednesday and PPI on Thursday, which is a big market moving thing for dollar. Especially considering the wars going on. There's a lot of inconsistencies with what's going on with the dollar in terms of inflation. Is it going to go high? Is it not going to go high? What's the Fed going to do? they're gonna hike or they're not gonna hike. So I think the dollar is just a bit wavy at the moment because no one knows what the Fed's doing. And if you don't know who the Fed is, in my eyes, you're not even a trader if you don't know who the Fed is. I think you're a gambler if you don't know who the Fed is. So I think there's a lot going on right now because markets aren't putting a lot of money in because of the risk that could occur with CPI, with FOMC, etc. So on the 1 hour, I would say, yeah, I would short. I'd be a bit ballsy and short from about here if you get some type of retracement to that level. So 1.55 to 1.58. Bear in mind, this is not financial advice. In case someone takes it and they take an L and then they lose money, and yeah. But I don't do direct trading from hourly zones. I would go down to like M5, M15. I'd look for clear rejection from that level and then entering off of there. I do not directly enter from zones. I enter once I've had confirmation price is giving me the intention that's actually going to start moving in that direction, because it could completely blow through that level. It could completely blow through that level. So I'd rather wait for price to come in correctively. So example, price comes in, tags into this level, then I'd start shorting it. So if you took out like this high here, made a higher high, higher low, lower high, that's the signal that if you break this low here, right, okay, you can start to sell, because on the lower time frame we're starting to see price move away from that direction. But I trade with volume, I trade with direction, I trade with structure. My concept, the way I trade does work on M1, M5, M15, 1 hour, 4 hour. It very much works. So that's what I would think on the 1 hour time frame. But the difficulty you're gonna have right now, is that with Trump and the inconsistencies of what's going on with this war, you are gonna most definitely struggle with what the hell is gonna happen, basically, because you don't know if they're gonna do a hike, we don't know if they're gonna do a cut, we don't know if there's gonna be an end to the war, and all of this is affecting the way price is behaving on the M15, on the 30-minute, even the 1 hour is slightly affected by it. Look at this. That is disgusting price action on Tuesday. Absolutely disgusting. Even on Wednesday, disgusting. The 1 hour is really hideous at the moment. Really hideous. We're just getting sections where you've got a block and then you just get a massive breakout. And then you sat in a massive consolidation and then you get a big breakout. If you're a breakout trader, you're doing fantastic. You're doing fantastic if you're a breakout trader, because we're getting so much inconsistent price action on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, because of the war. Now, I don't know if you guys know fundamentals or not. Even though I trade M1, I have a good grasp of fundamentals and macro, and I have an advanced level of grasp of geopolitics because I follow news sources directly from Iran, directly from Palestine, directly from Syria about what's going on with the war. So I know what's going on before the majority of news outlets do, because I have boots on the ground news. Now, why is that important? If there's a war going on surrounding oil is the main factor of what causes inflation to go up and down. If you look at CPI, if you look at NFP, if you look at FOMC, why does price fly up and down 60, 80, 100, 200 pips? Because the main catalysts of what moves the market. So I have a good grasp of why that occurs. If you're trading 1 hour, it would be beneficial for you to start to study that type of stuff, because then you could the 1 hour is a really good time frame, because you can swing from a 1 hour trade. So you can hop in a 1 hour trade and hold it for 2 days, 3 days, maybe 4 days. If you're lucky, you can swing it for a week or two and catch crazy risk reward. But it's easier said than done, because I'm trying to swing trade from a 1 minute time frame, which is even harder. But that's because I want $200, $300, $500 trades. So that's what I would say anyway. I'd wait for so on the 1 hour you've got a few zones. If we're gonna go bearish now and we're gonna form structure, then I would wait for either the supply zone to short from on the lower time frame, seeking confirmation of course, or wait for price to take out this level here, then look for confirmation. Always look for confirmation. Take out this zone. Yeah, it's a structural zone. That could also be valid as well. Or this zone here, that could also be valid. So I would be looking for confirmation zones. Now, with that being said, if we started to push higher, there's nothing stopping you, bro, taking a short-term long. You could take a long trade up to this level here. If you start to see on the lower time frame, price starting to form bearish price action, you could close out your trading profit, go straight into a short and start pinballing the market. But you need to have good market, good price action understanding, good narrative and good confirmation method to give you confirmation that is high quality, that right, we're starting to shift the direction on the lower time frame. That means this buy trade could now be invalid. If it's invalid, close out, bank the profits, go straight into the short. But most people can't do that because that's psychologically advanced and people just can't really handle the flip-flop you get in a market. Right, so I hope that answered your question. Let me go back to M1, bro, because I don't want to miss my trade. Do you know the... Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Also, I like to ask, where are you from? Because I have a lot of viewers from different parts of the world, so I like to know where they're from. And if you're watching at this time, you're either Indian or African, because I got a lot of Kenyans, Nigerians, Zambian, and then Indians watching at this time because of the time like differences. Yeah, I thought so. Hanji bhai. क्या हाल है भाई? आप कैसे हो भाई? I'm from Mars. Where are you from? Oh my God, Francis, you're here, bro. Where have you been, man? I've not seen you in a long time. Your silver is not looking good to me, bro. Really not looking good. Gold is looking a bit hippy choppy as well. So let's see. You know what? I think I did kind of miss something. God damn it, I hate the pencil, man. I need a mouse pad with the pencil, because when I use my mouse, I just can't draw goddamn straight lines. Invalidation. Been ignoring my trading rules, then counter trading with my rules just to see what happens. Okay, how's your trading been going? Because I don't like the idea that you're not trading with your edge. That's kind of scary. I think it's safe to say price is going to continue bearish. Then we could get rid of these levels. USD CAD's going long, interesting. Kosas, what were you asking? My rule trades are still good. My ignored rules trades are obviously not good, which is good. Yeah, but you should just have an invalidation. You should just have an invalidation criteria anyway, which is what I do, innit? So I have what makes it valid, what makes it invalid, and then obviously you have to be able to differentiate why it makes an invalid trade, and like, hence this is invalid, in it. I wanted to go short first leg, second leg break structure, beautiful. Wanted to short from here, tagged the invalid zone. I'm not taking that trade. Invalidations are beautiful. I love him. Kosa said, where should you learn? Okay, so I was gonna say this, but then I got sidetracked when Francis came. So basically the best thing that you have about trading is really simple, and that is the fact that you can go back in time and historically test what's happened in the market and develop a strategy for free, completely for free, and then start making money with that strategy. So that's probably one of the best things about trading. Now, what does that mean? Just go on the market, go on YouTube, find some form of market understanding, whether if it's price action, whether if it's supply demand on the 4 hour, whether if it's break and retest, whatever it is, then go do back testing. That's it, simple as that. Go do back testing. Check does the strategy work, what risk reward do you get, how much profit, risk reward, win rate, losing rate, figure all the data out. You can stress test that historically for free, bro. That's one of the best things about trading. Literally the best thing about trading is anyone can do it, but the hardest thing is everyone can do it. And what does that mean? That means people don't know what they're doing when it comes to trading. That's basically what that means. I wanted to short from here, man. Because look at that. Beautiful channel there. Price flew through that. Channel there, flew through that. Beautiful. But I can't take a trade from a demand zone or a low like that. There has to be a failure of that zone for a retracement for me to take it, or an entry prior to the contact of that zone. So I couldn't have taken this short on GU regardless. Let's look at EU then. Was there anything on EU on the M1? I'm doing that because I'm training someone, so I wanted to show them that follow your rule is what makes you a good, consistent trader. I might get one good trade ignoring rules, but yeah, of course, yeah. But the thing is, they have to learn it themselves, innit? One thing this is why I don't teach, bro. Like, teaching traders is difficult because they don't listen. They don't listen. That's why I don't really teach, and I'd rather just do psychology mentorship instead. Okay, there was an entry on Euro. Tag there, break even here. Guess what? I tagged break even and then melted off. Unless you do first leg, second leg, then yeah, sure. You could probably get away with this. 1.72 pips, then yeah, that would have worked. But no, because yeah, I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of it. It's not clean. It's good but not clean, and good price action is okay for some, but for me it's not. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on right now in the market, bro, so you just got to be really patient in it. But yeah, Kosas, as I was saying, bro, the best thing about this job is the fact that you can historically backtest and just figure out what works and what doesn't. That is the best part of trading. I don't get anything by about 9, 9:15, I'm done. Because I'm dog sitting for a friend, so I need to go around and make sure he's been fed and gone for a walk and gone for like a toilet break and stuff. With the little doggy. Ed Grass Coxter followed you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. But like, I just have a bunch of questions because it's hard for me to answer things with a short answer. How long have you been trading? What do you trade? How do you trade? And what difficulties do you have? They're like my 4 questions for me to figure out where you are in your trading journey and what difficulties you have. Because one thing I'm going to say is I do not charge for anything. Every piece of information I give is completely free. I make money from trading the markets. I will never ask for money. Never. The closest thing is I share affiliate links for tools I use myself, like my trading journal, my trade copier. I use it myself. You'll see on YouTube I use it myself, so I get an affiliate link for it. If you don't buy it, no problem. If you sign up through the free method where it's a free thing and you're not paying for service, doesn't matter. If you sign up for a membership and you don't use my code, it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. But Francis, how's your trades been going anyway? How's it been going? And who are you training, by the way? I've got a friend asking me to teach him about trading. I'm kind of reluctant.
By the end of September.
What did he say? Let me have a look what he said. Nothing today.
Well, hello everybody. This is Donald J. Trump.
Shut up, Trump. Yapping too much. Oh, have you told him how hard of a job it can be and stuff like that? Let me read what our friend here said. Okay, USD card looking interesting now. I would need to see now. Ooh, actually, hold on. Ooh, I like the look of this. Oh, I like the look of this. Let's see what USD card's gonna do. If we get clean volume coming in, I'd consider a short. Otherwise, it could just be a continuation to the upside. I trade little last year, then back this year, and it's around 1 month. I use support and resistance levels, but are still honestly jumping in nowhere. Good. What time frame do you trade, bro? What time frame? Traded little last year. And how much experience do you have? 4 months, 3 months, 6 months? How much? I told him he's better off getting a job because this is a 3 to 7 per year hardship industry before you even start breaking even. 3 to 7 years is long. I would have said 3 to 5 if you're average. If you're below average, then you could be here for 5 years, 10 years. Few months. Oh god, yeah, you're brand new, bro. You're brand new. I will change a lot of things. First of all, get rid of the 5 minute. Stick with 4 hour and 1 hour. Use one strategy. Get comfortable with one strategy. Learn what the market's doing and journal everything. The trade you take, why did you take it? The trade you lose, why did you lose it? The trade you win, why did you win it? Gather data. Are you trading on demo or have you gone live in the market? Because a lot of people go live in the market because they think that they're just geniuses for no reason. That's why I said in it, stick with one, like 4 hour, 1 hour, stick with one thing in it. That's why I said it. I'm a pessimist, so I always provide the worst data. No, but you know, like Francis, like fair play, bro. I think it depends on who you're talking to, innit? Obviously, if he's your cousin, you're gonna know, innit, that this guy's probably dumb, so I need to give him 7 years. And that is so funny, bro. Where's the soundboard? Where's the soundboard?
William, nice man. Are you dumb? I think she's dumb. She's dumb. I think she's dumb. Are you? Like medically speaking.
Medically speaking. He's young. Even with 7 years, he'd be good. This isn't experience though, is it? This is just literal pure nature. Can you handle it or not? What's his personality like? Hey, there comes the thing. It lags, you know, by like how many minutes? So when did I get the notification that you... 6 minutes. So there's a 6-minute delay from subscribers. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm so hungry, man. I did demo account. Now I take funded 10k. I can't only see on demo. I did good win rate. Okay. Can you handle harsh honesty or not? Or do you prefer when someone's more like kind in their words and patient with you? Or like, do you prefer someone giving you the harsh, honest truth? Yeah, but the hardest part of trading, Francis, is the losing aspect. It's not even the patience, it's the losing where most traders go wrong. Most traders can't handle being wrong. Him being a businessman and being patient is really good though. That's like 2 really good things. 1, he owns a business, meaning he understands hard work and patience. And 2, because he's dealing with women, so he just has to be patient. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. But what's he like when it comes to losing? I keep meaning to make videos on YouTube, yeah, but I can't be bothered, bro, doing all the editing and stuff like that. No man will ever talk about their loss. Hello, I talk about my losses openly.
Eastern time with the Italian trade balance, EU prior 0.845 billion, and Italian international trade balance prior 4.793 billion.
Why are you? I got it.
Why are you gay?
Are you gay? Coxas. That's a weird name, bro. Is your name Edgar? What was it? Ed. I'm gonna call you Eddie if that's okay. I hope you don't mind me calling you Eddie. You sound European. Edgaras. Edgaras. Where are you from? Edgar. You sounds European, bro. Greek or European? Lithuania. Davir Lily Poopy. That's Lithuanian, I'm sure. It's Lithuanian. I'm waiting for Edgar. I'm waiting for his reply. Davir Lily Poopy. What? You can. Oof. I can't read that. Wait, I think what I said was Lithuanian, but yeah, I think Eddie got shook by it. Yeah, what was I saying? Do you want me to be harsh with you and honest or what? Because okay, if you think that you can go get a challenge after 2 months of trading, you're clinically insane. There's people who've been trading for like 5 years, 10 years and stuff like that who claim that this is one of the hardest jobs there is, and for you to come into the markets, yeah, in 2 months and be like, I'm gonna pass and I can't. I feel like I need to fall on the floor and cry. Like, it's too funny, bro.
Surely
Too funny.
expecting releases, I'll lead with Italian Trade Balance International.
You see what I mean? It's not realistic, bro. It's not realistic at all, man. Yeah, it's not realistic. Like, for you to be a successful trader, you need to like at least backtest and study and stuff like that for a solid 2 months, bro. Minimum, that's just to gather your data. Like, well, actually, I say about 2-3 weeks, depending how hard you work. If you do loads of backtesting, you want like 100, 200, 300 back tests in different market conditions for you to figure out if your strategy is viable or profitable. Now, if you do that, bro, you could do that in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending how hard you work. If you do that properly is important. There's nothing stopping you from going into the market live with the demo account on a prop firm challenge, you know, a 5k account or a 10k account. Sure, you know, 5k, just a small account. They can get used to the rules and all that sort of stuff. But your expectation should be similar to what my expectation was.
4.232 billion.
Your first year, you're probably going to be a loser. Second year, you're probably going to be a loser towards break even. Third year, you might be profitable, break even towards profitable. 4th year you should be relatively good in profit. 5th year you should at that point be a veteran of your method. The way that you trade, you should be a veteran. You should know exactly what you're doing within like 4 or 5 years. If you don't, there's something going wrong. But the point is, 1, 2, 3 years are going to be hard. Easy going to be hard, bro. And that's normal market conditions. Right now, we're in exceptionally shit market conditions. Because of Trump, because of the war, because of everything going on. So I would say if you're trading these markets, give yourself another year. Probably 2 years, because Trump's messing everything up. So that 3 years of difficulty turns into 5 years of difficulty. That's the harsh truth of it, you know. And the only way you're going to be successful as a trader is by understanding where the difficulties in the job and where the difficulties within your personality. Because this job is going to expose your like disgusting behaviors and stuff like that. Do you get angry quick? Are you impatient? These sorts of things. Trading is going to expose the hell out of it. And you can ask Sacramony. He's been here since... Francis, how long have you been here now? What, coming to my streams and stuff? More than a year at least, right? There's got to be more than a year at least. Or around a year that you've been coming to the streams. He's not been coming for 2-3 months because he's been busy with family and stuff like that, but generally Francis is someone like who's been coming to my streams often for a long period of time. Almost a year now. Mad. That's mad. Okay, do me a favor, yeah? For Eddie, what have you realized about me as a trader? Be honest, good and bad. I think I came September, August. Yeah, it was when I started my track record. Yeah. So be honest to Eddie about me. How do you view me as a trader? Harsh, good, bad, everything. Don't hold back. And Sacramento is from Kenya, by the way. He's not from the UK. He's not like a friend that I know or anything like that. He's someone I met through just socializing in the trading space. If you don't mind, Francis, thank you. I think we could dip down to here as well, to be fair. The CAD's looking a bit tense. Oh, silver's so bad, man. Pretty good. You lay it out bare and truthfully. Bad. Sometimes when there's no trade, we all rumble. But I'm also guilty. Yeah, when there's no trade, bro, we just chill and relax and have fun in it, bro. That's all it is. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'll always be completely honest, bro, because if I'm gonna be on social media, providing like guidance and stuff for traders, that the minimum I have to do is be honest. Like, that's the absolute minimum. Whether if it's like honesty in my trades, honesty in my profit, honesty in my experience, honesty in, I don't know where the market's gonna go today. I don't know. Like, just be honest, innit? Like, why lie and be like, yeah, it's gonna go here, there, and everywhere, but you don't really know, because that's not providing value for anyone. It's not helping anyone either. But Edgar, you're more than happy, Eddie, you're more than happy to come here every day. And if you've got questions, I'll answer them for you. If you need guidance, I'll give you some guidance. If you need even like back testing softwares and journaling softwares, I've got affiliate links if you want to buy a membership or a subscription, but you can get them for free anyway. So you don't have to really pay for anything. To just, you know, develop your edge and stuff. If you want me to tell you how to backtest, I can do that. If you want me to tell you what data points to look for when you backtest, I can help you with that as well. You just ask me and I'm here to help. Use me, bro. Use me. Learn from me. Let's look at gold then. Yeah, it's not doing nothing good at the moment, really. It's not. Good that I found you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, the whole purpose of the reason I stream here is because I've got friends who are YouTubers and they've got like 400-500k followers and one's got 100 and something. And then they said, if you want to come on our channel and have your own segment, you need to build 1 year track record, minimum. And then they're like, you know, then you can start, you know, coming on the channel and having your own segment. And then I just started streaming myself, building my own track record with a regulated broker. You can see IC Markets right here. That's my broker that I trade with. This is a demo account, but it's linked to my prop firms because I've got 700k in challenges. 100k is funded. I was funded 150k, but then a prop firm just, you know, they kicked me out. They took the account off me. Stupid reasons, bro. Stupid reasons. It's all authentic. It's all covered in the live streams and stuff like that. So I've had like 5 or 6 payouts, 5 payouts or something like that. I've never blown a challenge. Actually, no, that's a lie. I blew an ACG account, but that wasn't because of me trading. I've blew accounts because of mistakes. For example, well, it's just 1 year of proof of evidence that you're a profitable trader. I would consider myself to be profitable. I would consider myself to be consistently profitable because I've never really blown an account. But yeah, that account got blown not from me trading because I use a trade copier. So, because I've got like 5 or 6 different prop firms and I've got 700k with all of them, like 100 here, 100 there, 200 there, 50k here, blah blah blah. Normally the pricing on all of them is similar to IC Markets, but one of them, Alpha Capital Group, is different. So on that account I kept taking a loss even when it's a break even, and when I took a L on my account it'd be like a double loss. So that was supposed to be in 5% drawdown, ended up in like 8-9%. And then the account got blown because I full ported. I thought, fuck it, why not? Because it's not even like legit accurate. And then when I put all the ACG accounts on one copy and traded them separately, the other 2 accounts passed phase 1 in phase 2. But the master account got blown. So I don't consider that blowing an account. I really don't. That's not me trading an edge and blowing an account with my edge. That's just like stupid shit that happens when you lose an account. Know what I mean? That's how I would view that anyway. If you guys have a different opinion, tell me what you guys think. But I think that's fair to say. So yeah, 1 year track record. Well, I've done August to August now, Francis. I've done August to August now. So at the end of August when I start September, that's 1 year track record. So yeah, technically I've had a profitable year, bro. First trading year, profitable year. Fantastic, bro. Even though That's from IC markets. According to the prop firms, I've actually made about 20%. 10% phase 1, 5% phase 2, 5 payouts, 6 payouts. About 20% I've made in my first year of trading, bro. Traders or blowing accounts, I've made 20% in my first year, struggling with this difficult market on M1, the hardest time frame there is. Undeniable, bro. No one can deny M1 is the hardest time frame, and I've done it on YouTube in front of absolutely everyone. I don't mean to be arrogant, but I'm kind of a goat. I wouldn't advise that, because I think the best thing is always going to be for you to just do your own journey, Eddie, yeah? Don't start like, you know, copying this person, copying that person, because then you get sucked into signals. Now, if I'm here trading and you happen to catch a trade that I'm taking, that's fine. But don't come here thinking I'm going to copy Bashy signals. That's not going to work. Because, example, I'm on a 10 trade losing streak at the moment. I'm on a 10 trade losing streak. 5 of those trades were mistakes. 5. That's really bad for me. For me, it's really bad. Normally I make 1 mistake every 2, 3, 4 months. I've made 5 in a row. That's exceptionally bad. Exceptionally bad. Normally my average losing streak is between 4 and 8. So if I ignore the 5 losses that are mistakes, yeah, bro, I'm perfectly fine. No issues whatsoever. I can take 20 losses and I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But yeah, my edge says between 4 and 8 losing streak is average, yeah? Now, I've took 10, but 5 are mistakes. 5 are like, I didn't mark out the chart and stuff like that. I had it where I should have broke structure, I didn't break structure, I took the trade. That's not part of my edge, that's me making a mistake. That's not part of the stats, the data, the undeniable data. So, even considering that, I'm not bothered, bro, you know? And because I risk small, because my risk reward is high, I trade high risk reward, so my average risk reward is between 8 and 16, 17 is my average risk reward. Between 8 and 16. Now, I have caught 45R, I have caught 35R a couple of times, I've caught 65R is my best trade live on YouTube. Now, because of that, my win rate, when I don't make mistakes, is about 45 to 65% is my win rate. It varies, innit? Around 45 to 65%. But when you look at 8R up to 16R average, that's exceptionally profitable. Exceptionally profitable. Now, I'm on a losing streak with 5 losses at the moment that are extra because of the mistakes. It is what it is, bro. These markets are hard. I think I got angry. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. But my best trait as a trader is my psychology. You can ask Francis. If you come to the streams more, ask all of the regular viewers, bro. They will say to you, this guy's psychology is on another level. I'm not boasting, they will say it, not me, they will say it. But anyway, yeah, if I'm here, I take a trade, copy it, that's fine. Ask me though, look, if you're gonna copy a trade, ask me before. Like, look, I'm gonna copy it, what do you think I should do? Then I'll tell you in it, risk this much, risk that much, go break even here, go break even there, blah, blah, blah. Don't just copy what I'm doing because I'm in a different situation to you. I'm gonna call the stream there, boys. I don't think we're gonna get much happening now, honestly. Mark out this low here, so it's the internal daily low. Corner, right around the corner from 9:30. That's on M5, wasn't it? Yeah, it was on M5. So it was 4 p.m. there. On M15. I think that gold has potential to go further down. So I'm just kind of marking out the lows there. Also, Eddie, what do you trade? Do you trade Forex or what? What assets? Let's look at gbpjpy. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at GJ's horrendous. What about UJ? Let's look at UJ then. I want to see what UJ's doing. Yeah, I would have been taking it straight out. Would have been taken straight out on that one, so it doesn't even matter. Silver looks more interesting to me than the other stuff at the moment. Yeah, 15. Yeah, 15. Perfect. Okay. I'm done now. So if you got any questions, bro, ask him, and I'll just focus on answering questions because I'm got pretty much nothing to do now. Because I think I'm done, and I don't see the market giving an entry anywhere now. Do you want to join the Discord or something like that? Because I do have Discord and stuff, so you can chat with the guys there and then see all my trades and stuff. I don't know if that's going to be useful to you or not. Also, how's your trading going, Francis? Been a bit tricky recently, man. Not pretty bad, can't complain, but not as good as it was pre-summer. Used to do like 3-6%, now is 1% success. Let's see how September goes. I think September's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna do my new account and then have the buy stop, sell stop, and I'm gonna do market execution. It's gonna be interesting to see how does the market then start to behave. I think that's gonna be fascinating, you know. So yeah. So then I'm obviously gonna see what I can do with the edge. Hopefully it works and stuff. Terry Donald. Oh, cheers, Terry. Appreciate it, mate. If you have any questions, Terry, you can ask, mate. You know, it's pretty much open live stream. I'm done from my side. I'm just gonna stick around for about 10-15 minutes and then I'm kind of done. Yeah, when you're chasing price, the psychological effects it has on someone is crazy as well, bro. Like psychologically, the way it does and stuff, it's mad.
Not paddle, definitely not. Paddle's just people who can't play tennis. If you're not good enough,
Like it's crazy the effects it has.
that's what happens.
Market execution as well, I can use it, but the issue is like if it you have to keep moving a stop loss to cover the high, otherwise it might be dragged down with it and stuff like that, so it's kind of annoying, bro. If that makes sense. Which is why I prefer sell stops and buy stops, because it's all fixed in it. Whereas if I do market execution, I have to keep moving my stop loss higher and higher and higher, then reduce the risk, because obviously it'll be more and more risk and stuff. It's just a bit messy, man. Unless you always have like 10 pip SL, 30 pip SL in set lot size, that's different, but I don't, innit? I have a variation, don't I? My SL can range, so it's a bit tricky. So let's just have a quick glance then. What did we miss? Did we miss anything?
I don't know what TTO entry is.
First leg, second leg, you could have took that. But there was the case where first leg, second leg, this tagged into demand zone here. So that was invalid for me. I can't trade that. That was over here. First leg, second leg. Then I couldn't take that trade there, which Euro did tag in. And then it broke structure, but then it gave a break even, which means I would have been tagged out at break even, not worth the risk. The first leg, second leg, tagged in there. And gone straight down there, and then it's ranged anyway. So what we like on the pip volume for the session so far in 1 hour and 24 minutes we've done 14 pips. Low volume, that is a low volume session. Euro in 1 hour 24 minutes has done 9 pips. This is very low volume market. I can't work with that because there's a lot of chop going on. A lot of chop going on. This is another thing, Eddie, sorry. Edgarus, what was his name?
Once you get to the realization that
Edgaras. But Eddie,
you've done your test,
another thing you're gonna realize is before, because I started trading in 2024 April, those markets were much better than Trump markets. He's really messed up a lot of stuff. Trump has really messed up a lot of stuff.
so this is actually a good way to understand
Nothing here, bro. Nothing here for me.
see that if you have
How's life anyway, Francis, man? Market's been a bit tricky, hasn't it? I can't wait for September. I'm hoping that we're gonna get a better situation. And what I'm thinking is doing 0.1% risk for about 2-3 months just to check if everything's okay, if I need to tweak or adjust anything. So if I do 0.1% risk, I can take 10 more losses and it's 1%, and it's not gonna make much of a difference. But just to like fine tune the like buy stop, sell stop and stuff like that, because I have noticed a couple things. Welcome Sahad. Why are you being gay? Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Pretty good, no complaints. That's all right, man. How's the situation with the demonstrations and all that stuff? How you been, Saad? Good, bro. I had a mad gold trade yesterday. I'm not so I'm not trading this week. Yeah. I seen the gold drop yesterday. I remember seeing that. Where was it? Let me go find it. So it was that move there, innit? I wanted it. President lost by election in a constituency that helped him found his political party by 7 times 50k votes versus 5 votes. Things are cruising nicely towards his one-term presidency. So does that mean you're gonna get a new president now who's not gonna be a dick, or does that mean that you're stuck with the dick? I'm confused. Yeah, that was, gold trade was good, you know. So I had the, it's right here, innit? I wanted to catch a short as well, yeah. But because you took like these highs here after you bounced into this key area on the higher time frame, yeah. And then we took these highs here. Morning, jokers. Good morning. The lads are coming in. Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
Yeah, 10 it's good trade, bro. So I seen that, yeah. And then I seen this here as a first leg and this as a second leg. I didn't want to use this as a price leg. It just felt too dodgy, bro. I don't know. I don't like the look of using that as a price leg. Nah, I don't like it, bro. You know what I mean? I wasn't keen with it. But then I did see that it took these highs here, then did 1 leg there, 2 leg there, tagged into here, but then you would have took a loss here anyway. So it's a bit tricky, bro. The move was, yeah. If I did it on the sell stop, let's have a look on the sell stop in it, yeah. Let's have a look on the sell stop. So if we did it, would have been a bigger SL than usual. So 50, say 60. Actually, I think I don't even need to cover the high on something like this. I could probably just do that. So if I did take it with the 70 pip SL, well, a 55 pip SL, it would have been like what, 5-6R. But I don't know what I would have targeted, because honestly, I'm not looking to hold a trade, yeah. I am not looking to hold a trade for how many hours? 5.5 hours, bro. Screw that. That's me. Screw. No way. Like, no way. the longest I'm willing to hold a trade is about 3.5 hours, max 4. Even then, I'd be very dissatisfied. I'll be like, as soon as it drops, I want to close out. I don't want to be sat on the charts for 4 hours, bro. I prefer when it's within my time frame of my trades, innit? Like TP1's normally 15 to 30 minutes. TP2's normally an hour, hour and a half. No, but hour and a half-ish. 15 minutes on either side. And then TP3, if I get TP3, is about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's normally TP3. At that point, bro, I'm off the chart.
UK ONS says we will decide in
I'm
July
off the charts, bro.
2027
I'm not
whether
sticking around longer than that.
transport
Screw
survey
that.
can be transitioned as main jobs market indicator in November 2027.
Welcome to No Trade Zone. Yeah, exactly. Elections are next year. Chances of him winning are 12%. Bro, Francis, that's good, man. That means you got a chance at a new presidency and not a tosser, which obviously is good. Will FX is in a trade, and I think he might take a L. Kenya, we're talking about Francis. Francis is from Kenya, innit? Will FX the GOAT. Bro, he's took L's, you know. He's been taking L's. Yeah, it's normal, innit? This is where like understanding market context makes a big difference and stuff, bro. Like we know, like on lower time frame, yeah, we were Will's a perfect example, yeah. He said this in one of his videos he made last week. As he's going over his trades he's done this week and stuff like that, or his trades last week. He said, yeah, that this year has been exceptional for breaking high and breaking low and breaking high and breaking low. He said you didn't get that so much before. What does that mean? You had more directional trends during London session before, and he's been trading for 80 years. So what does that tell me and you guys? London was way better in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. He's literally said that. So I already know that. I've said it on the live streams that, oh, the markets are behaving differently. They're not being the way they normally are. There's more consolidations. There's more breakouts with huge momentum with zero retracement. Or the fake out and come straight back into the range again and then they chop. I've said all of this already and I've noticed that. Point being, the markets are not easy at the moment, even for traders like Will who've been trading for a long time and stuff like that. Whether he's good or bad, that's debatable, or exceptional or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you just have to accept that it's gonna happen in the market, innit? It's not easy, man. Lads, what do you lot want to talk about anyway? Because I'm gonna go as soon as you guys are done talking. Because I'm done. I got nothing to say, nothing to do. When the 10k starting? I will most likely in the start of September set up a new account. And then we will do buy stopping and sell stopping. But I'm gonna do 0.1% risk, yeah. For the first 1-2 months, yeah, because I think it's important for us to kind of make sure that we've covered everything properly. So like there might still be mistakes and stuff with the edge in it. So the idea is to just make sure that for 1-2 months I'm, you know, getting the stuff right in it. That makes sense. Like fine-tuning the edge. Have you put a date in? What do you mean put a date in? We need a non-Jewish president, or at least who doesn't openly manipulate markets. Yeah. Well, him being a Zionist doesn't really manipulate the markets. It's him just being a fearmonger. But yeah, he is an idiot. He is an idiot, for sure. I've seen a post on the news earlier on. Trump posted on his own social media, yeah, a picture of Greenland, and he's looking over the mountain. And apparently, Trump-linked firms tried to loot Greenland's oil before anyone notices. So I think Trump's trying to move on Greenland again. This guy can't sit his ass down. Really, he just can't. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But oil is up. Oil is yeah, 2.3%. Yeah, look, Brent is 90.8 and crude is 84. That's gone up quite a bit, to be fair. Indices are still holding strong. They ran slightly bearish to neutral, so they're still holding strong. VIX is still low with 15.5. I think if the war does start again, we should see VIX spike up to like 23, 24 or something like that. Should be expected. Actually, can you Uber me fish and chips from Birmingham? Yeah, bro. What do you mean, Haroon? I'm going to be trading both, innit? So we should be catching at least 1-2 trades a day. We should be catching at least, and that's across like all the pairs, at least 2 trades. We might be getting 3 trades, 4 trades a day. So then that could mean risk management might need to be adjusted as well. But I'm going to have to just think about how to change all that stuff in it. But the idea is for 2 months, 1-2 months, do 0.1%, reduce risk on all the prop firms, see how the strategy does for 1-2 months. Once I've kind of fine-tuned it, refined it, and I've kind of figured out all the quirks of it, then we can start bumping it up again to 0.25% risk or something like that. We'll have to adjust as I'm going to be live adjusting as we go through the markets in it to see what would be the ideal situation. So yeah, that's kind of the idea, really, innit? That's kind of the idea. Make sure you let me know when you take a trade. I don't get online till 8ish. Bro, you're gonna have to be online whenever the trades occur, bro, because they might be happening at 7:30, 7:45, innit? It's normally 7:30, 7:45, 8:15, 8:30, and 9. That's where the limits normally occur. With the buy stop, sell stop, it might be 5 minutes sooner. I don't know. Just on this, it's on M1, man. Mama wants you to do signal, mark out buy limit, mark out sell limit, post in Discord. I'll miss the trade myself. But just come anyway, innit? And then, like, if you miss it, minor. If you catch it, it's safe, innit? Bye, Michaels. That's funny. Pippi sent me signal, but Debbie died. You guys are funny. Funny. Or you stay gay forever. Yeah. I'm just looking for some prop firms now. Years in operation, 2 years minimum. Two-step platform. MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader. Where's MetaTrader? TradingView. MetaTrader. Doesn't have it. Okay. Futures. I want Forex, bro. This is shit, man. Okay, here's challenges. Okay, perfect. We got challenges now. Perfect. Platform. Okay, instruments. I don't want future. Why is everything futures, bro? Everything is futures. Why? What for a match? Home. What for? What? It keeps going to futures. Why does it do that? Oh shit! My bad. I'm done for this week. Only looking at charts on Monday. Tomorrow is CPI, so understandable to stay at 150%. It's too risky, bro. Better wait and stuff, innit? Much better idea. Funded next is number 1. Funded pips number 2. 5 is 3. Bright funded, look at Bright funded, E8 4, Alpha 6, Crypto, Under Trader. Who the hell is these lot? Goat funded, Aqua funded's here as well. Nice on Aqua. Goat funded's got bare reviews. Actually, you know what? Shall we do it on the cheapest firm that we can find? That's a new firm. One sec, you lot are messaging bare, man. CPI is going to be very important for gold, 100%, and even for the dollar. We're going to see a lot of movement in the market from that. Haroon Islam versus Gary. Who you got? Islam's always gonna cook, man, bro. Hope it comes at least neutral. Definitely push counter. I want it to come out higher than expected, so then it strengthens the dollar, but then it's just putting more pressure on the economy, because then it's gonna have a geopolitical aspect, which means Trump's gonna have to be like, shit, inflation's getting out of control. 2, he wanted cuts, he's gonna get hikes. 3, this could cripple the dollar. So I kind of want to see the dollar get cooked, obviously. Let's look at challenges then. Yeah, we look for hope it. Yeah, Pipi Islam always too good. He's really good, you know. He should do futures. But the issue is, if you do futures, you have to get a completely separate platform to trade on. That's the issue, innit? Oh, Will FX ended his session. Why did he end his session for? He's in a trade. He ended it. He didn't want to show it. He didn't want to show it. Yeah, he's good though, innit? Don't go with Goat Funded. I'd rather start my own. Why? I've heard Goat's got good reviews, bro. It's had 1,000 reviews and on Profit Match is ranked 4.2. So you're saying it's shit, yeah? That's not good. Cheap is good for me. Bashy start a meme coin. We rug pull contact all customers. That is jokes, bro. That is flipping hilarious. That is so funny. I can't. Oh, bro. That's actually hilarious, man. Legit. That is too funny. No, bro, you can trade on TradingView now with yeah, but I have to change the broker and change the trade copier and all that stuff, and then that's what I'm trying to talk about, innit? Like, annoying. If they had IC Markets futures and it's just a case of clicking one button to switch, that's not so bad. But they have to switch between your Forex broker and then your future broker, which would be tricky. Give him some love. Only funding pips, please. All paid trust Sammy check X. What? Okay, so let's look for a 5k account and a 10k account. And then we look for FX. And then we look for balance based drawdown. And we'll do it for the lowest price. So Funded next does a... Why can't I see the discounts, bro? Oh, okay. Why is it like that? Okay, here we go. So Funded next is the cheapest at £24.74, $25, yeah. 8% phase 1, 4% phase 2, static drawdown, 80% split, 21 days for your first payout. ACG, 5k account is 26. That's the 5k. Let's just do 5k. 5k there. So 5k, yeah. Boost that. Go on. So the cheapest is Funded next, then Alpha Capital Group, then Ola Prime. Years in business. I want to do at least 2 years in business. Ola Prime's not been in business for 2 years. Let's do 3-4 years in business. Then I want like 4+ firms. I want like pilot rating. I want at least 4. there. So funded next is the cheapest. Then FXFI, but their spreads are shit. FXFI spreads are horrendous. Then you got Fintoki. Funding Jews is better. Funny guy. Yeah, funded next is the best out of all these. So that's 25 is the cheapest, yeah. Now I'd rather do 10k. So 10k, ACG does it for $40, yeah, which is fantastic. $40 for a 10k. That's not bad, bro. That's like 35 quid. I'm thinking ACG 10k account. What do you reckon, Hurune? I think funded next you can get 50k futures account for 67. 10k account with ACG is $40, so about 35 quid. Should be about 35 quid. Yeah, honestly, as I said, Sahad, bro, if I started trading again now, I would definitely go to futures and I would trade EU, GU, gold, and US 30 or something like that. Yeah, but the thing is, if you do that now, then how are you going to trade all the other accounts? That's why you can't do both together, and it has to be one or the other. If I was trading high time frame, yeah, this is one benefit for high time frame. If you trade 1 hour, 4 hour, bro, you can literally just like look at futures and look at Forex because you got bare time to switch accounts and look at A, B, C, D. Like, it's not really much of an issue, innit? Yeah, I know, but then what am I gonna do? Just stop trading 700k worth of accounts just to trade futures? That don't make sense, innit? You know what I mean? This is why, like, if yeah, it has to be worth it, innit, bro? As I said, if I was new coming into trading now, I would have definitely gone for futures because you don't have spread issues and stuff like that. But you just have to adapt to commissions and consistency. You just have to adapt to it, that's all. So that's what my idea was anyway, or my plan. if I end up like, for example, you know, if I ended up getting loads of payouts in the future, yeah, like I don't know, in like 3-4 years later, 5 years later, like 100-200k, and I didn't have more accounts or something like that, then I probably would go to futures, or like I'd have 2 computers, one computer for Forex and then one computer for futures. But then I could just literally just mark them up the same and then just switch computers. That's it. Just turn left this computer, turn right this computer, boom, done. Easy. Rather than logging out, changing everything over and stuff like that, it'd be too difficult. But boys, are we done? Any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, also hit like as well, please. Hey, on the stream. Nah, I'm gonna go. My friends have gone abroad, innit? So I'm gonna dog sit for them. I'm just gonna go around, sort the dog out, innit? Yeah, I hit like twice. That's like an unlucky prick. Proper pudu. No, funny guy, man. Man thinks I'm dumb. Man thinks I'm dumb. Right, let me... I don't know if I'll trade New York today. I'll see what happens. I'm not totally sure. I will. Take it easy, boys. Have a good one. If I trade, obviously I post in the Discord, innit?